Hello, this is Roger Flaubert, and I am interviewing one of the Nez Creek natives, tribe members of the island of Kojowaja. I asked him about my grandpa because he is over 100 years old and remembers my grandpa.
Kojowaja magadina dauro kapap it's got chicha.
He says grandpa was very kind, gentle, intelligent man.
Wogatita Fantantana Dida.
He says grandpa fathered many children on the island by many different women.
Whoa, wabba.
He said there was over 68 other men who came to the island.
Whoa, yeah, manga dida la.
He said that's all he could say about grandpa.
We are here again interviewing Roderick and Flaubert, and I understand that your grandpa was quite a woodcarver, and that once he got to the island, he created some little statues, some figurines, as it were, and that these have become heirlooms or relics to your family, and you're going to show those to us today. Tell me, that one that you're picking up right there, holding in your hand, what does it represent? What did your grandpa say about it?
It represents the captain, and that's my grandpa, I guess.
He had a great deal of admiration for the captain, I guess.
Yeah.
Indeed, it's a splendid piece.
Yeah, he did a lot of detailed work to it.
Yes, he hand carved that, I understand, and it's gosh, more than 100 years old now, and it was passed down to you by your grandmother.
Yeah, you even got him a first mate to go with it.
Yes, and he did a marvelous job as well on that.
Yep.
Did he tell any stories? Are there any stories? And if there are other letters that your grandmother's willing to share, perhaps there might be stories in that. Are there other letters which the grandmother will share with Roderick Flaubert which reveal more about the three strange carved figures produced by his grandfather? Figures which represent crew members of the UNSEARCH. We caught up with Henry Baxley, the leader of the expedition in search of the UNSEARCH, and he had a few words to say to us. Well, talking with Henry Baxley, the leader of the expedition for the UNSEARCH, what are some of the things that you have discovered so far concerning the abandoned ship, the UNSEARCH?
Well, it seems that the more we find out we don't know.
Indeed, it's been an experience for you, hasn't it?
Right. We've had rumors that it would be in a cloud or a fog bank.
Indeed.
And our satellite images don't show anything like that on a consistent basis.
Has GPS at all been useful and instrumental in this?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We've had no technological advance that would help us. The only thing we have to go on really is rumor.
Indeed.
And the guy that allegedly his grandfather was a member.
Yes.
I mean, was a crew member.
A crew member, yes, that abandoned the vessel.
And there are islands out there.
Yes.
But we went to several of them and we can't find anything. But we do know.
Yes.
That people have seen the UNSEARCH and reported it.
Yes.
And that's where we are right now.
I understand there's even some videos floating on YouTube that purport to have been filmed on board the UNSEARCH vessel.
I've heard that, but I've yet to see them.
Indeed, indeed.
You know, I'd love to see one of them.
And I'm certain you will alert us and the whole world the minute that you discover the UNSEARCH.
Oh, absolutely, because it's historically important.
Absolutely.
You know, a lot of people don't believe it.
Yes.
But, you know, a lot of people didn't believe the world was round.
Indeed, indeed. Henry Baxley, I want to thank you for being part of the interview today and for your wonderful undertaking to find the UNSEARCH.
Well, you're very welcome. I'm happy to help you.
Help. 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 This is Sergey. This is Sergey Malatovsky. Help. They found me. They've got me. Help. Well, when the first SOS came in, the first distress call, of course, me and some of the other team members, we thought that perhaps Malatovsky was playing a prank, or that he had been drinking. You know, he was known to be given over to strong drink. You know, he liked Russian vodka, obviously, and he would sometimes, you know, hit the bottle pretty hard, and we thought, well, he's just playing a prank on us. But then after he came up missing and there was absolutely no trace of him, and now we're very, very, very concerned. We want to know what happened to Malatovsky. We want to know who has him and what they did with him, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to get to the bottom of this.
one of the members of the expedition about the rescue mission that has been launched to locate and recover missing team member Sergei Molotovsky. He had this to say to us about the investigation currently underway.
Well, I know exactly who's got him, and I know exactly where he is. The matter is getting there and safely, and extracting him safely, and in good condition. So this has to be an extremely covert ops. Well, we've got to approach this delicately and carefully, and the whole thing will have to be top secret. We're not going to be able to reveal his location or whereabouts until we have extracted him. So this has to remain, for the time being, completely off the record. Do you understand me? Thank you.
The bottom line, of course, and the ultimate question is if the rescue team can in fact rescue Sergei Molotovsky safely without losing or injuring any team members. And will he in fact still be in good condition when they do reach him? Updated reports will be providing as information becomes available.
Today, from the expedition in search of the UNSEARCH vessel which has been lost at sea for over a century, it appears that expedition member Sergei Molotovsky was indeed abducted by forces unknown at this point in time. My colleague Ernest Niedermeyer arrived at the harbor to interview a witness to the abduction of the team member.
After arriving at the harbor, I quickly caught up with an eyewitness to the abduction of Sergei Molotovsky, and the witness had this to say to us.
They got him. They got him. I couldn't stop them. They had guns, knives, they had the whole works. They got him. They took him in. That's all I can tell y'all. They got him.
Today, from the expedition in search of the UNSEARCH vessel which has been lost at sea for over a century, it appears that expedition member Sergei Molotovsky was indeed abducted by forces unknown at this point in time. My colleague Ernest Niedermeyer arrived at the harbor to interview a witness to the abduction of the team member.
After arriving at the harbor, I quickly caught up with an eyewitness to the abduction of Sergei Molotovsky, and the witness had this to say to us.
They got him. They got him. I couldn't stop them. They had guns, knives, they had the whole works. They got him. They took him in. That's all I can tell y'all. They got him. Man, it wasn't nothing I could do, but they got him. They got him. I couldn't stop them. They had guns, knives, and everything else. They had guns, I say. They took him. They took him. Yes, they took him.
Was an eyewitness to the abduction of Sergei Molotovsky. Thank you, sir. This has been CRZY News. We've deprived you of sleep now for nearly 48 hours. I suppose now you're ready to talk.
Talk about what? The weather?
Where is the UNSEARCH? And where is the precious cargo? We know you hid it.
What you don't know could fill several books.
Keep talking. You'll spill the beans before we're done with
What
you.
fucking beans?
We know the ancient Indonesian methods of torture.
Well, tell me then, what are they? Because so far, your pussy shit has done nothing. You've got no information. You will get no information. I don't know why you think you're going to be successful in this. You can do nothing right. You're a joke.
You can't.
In every room you're in, you're literally the worst.
You can't keep quiet forever. We have interrogated. We talked to the expedition leader, Henry Baxley, concerning the abduction of Sergei Molotovsky. We are here with the leader of the expedition at the pier from which Sergei Molotovsky was abducted. What can you tell us, sir, about the abduction?
Well, he had a habit of coming here to fish.
Yes, yes.
And because it's so secluded and everything.
Yes, yes.
And I can't help but believe this is where they got him.
Oh, yes, yes.
And if so, then this was the last place it was known to be alive.
The last known location where Sergei Molotovsky was seen. Sergei Molotovsky continues. He is believed to have been abducted. It is believed that he is being held by unknown persons in some remote location, possibly at sea. As we obtain further details, of course, they will be released in future reports.
an AM and an FM2 emanating from a tall tower. Big signal WN.